Hello and welcome to episode 3 of this awesome journey through this hardcore Minecraft world created by um, Trixie Blocks, Ultimate Survival World. We're going to hop in. Um, I did start my stream 10 minutes ago and realized that it wasn't quite hooked up properly. And so I did make a little bit of progress on the world actually. We worked on the house just a tiny bit, and um, you can see it's right now. I think it's day 8 or 9, and we stopped playing on day 7. So it's been one day. I was just putting a little roof on this house, um, and then I realized that I wasn't actually streaming. I don't love that. Let's just throw this down. So today, in today's episode, we're just going to wrap up this little casa we're putting together here, and I think I may as well sleep. We're gonna wrap up this little house, drop off some stuff in this chest. I'm probably gonna drop off kind of stuff that I'll keep for a long run, like some of these lore books that I've read already, some of this horse armor, and um, keep some of these other things in here. Really try to clear out inventory as much as we can because we aren't stacked with loot really, or we are stacked with loot. We aren't stacked with space, so that's a bit of a challenge. But let me just make this house look not horrendous. I mean, it's not, doesn't look great, but that's okay. We'll we'll be fine. What was I doing over here? So I did a slab. Um, so it's definitely not a perfect house, but it will do the job, and we are building it directly into the this tree right here. I'm gonna put that tree back together. Okay, so let's bring this around this way. We'll bring this around this way. And there. And I think for the back of this, I'm going to just, yeah, keep it really simple. Just throw some light roofing on it. There we go. And there we go. Wonder if I can do that. And then, yeah, that'll just about do it. I want to go ahead and climb this actually. Get on the roof. And then we'll drop off our stuff. And the goal is to find the jungle-ish. We'll see if we can remember what direction we need to go. But in a perfect world, we'll find the jungle and get on to the next clue. We'll revisit the clue as to where we're supposed to go. I'm just going to leave the roof like this, actually. Throw a couple birthday candles up here so that nothing spawns up here. And ouch. I got this jungle wood from an oasis just right over yonder there. And let's see if anything else happened. I accidentally broke my gold shovel digging out this little house to put this floor down, but that's pretty much all that happened. So let me get rid of some of these things that I'm not gonna need. Sorry, I have to do this. Nope, whatever. There we go. Whatever. Good enough, right? It's not an amazing looking house, but it's gonna do the job. There we go, a little hut that we can drop our loot off in. So I'm gonna take the satchel, and I think in the satchel we'll go ahead and take, let me just see, empty it out. All right, we don't need you. We don't need any of this building materials. I'll go ahead and make one more chest. So this world is created by Trixie Blocks, a pretty popular YouTube channel. They built this insane survival world that essentially, um, every single block is about 16 million blocks, and every single block is custom using world edit and stuff, but still, it's all designed, and there's some super awesome builds, tons of secrets to find. Just putting some like building material kind of useless things in here, and we'll be off. So I'm going to take a quick look at this clue. Okay, so you found clue number 2. You're one step closer to finding the lost treasure of the evil pharaoh. If you'd like to skip the lore, we don't want to skip the lore. Years ago, the Grand Desert Temple was built for the evil pharaoh to contain his vast collection of treasures. The pharaoh's greed grew so much that he summoned a demon from the nether, known as the Wither, which laid waste to the sandstone village and eventually turned on the pharaoh. His treasure was left behind, untouched for many years, until it eventually caught the interest of thieves and pillagers. To protect the USW from such treachery, the wizard and the protector moved the treasure, hiding it at the end of a tricky treasure hunt, testing the wits and bravery of any seeker. It said that only a worthy adventurer can find all the clues and seek out the fabled treasure. So, we're looking for a creature grand in stature, sat behind a labyrinth where souls are captured. Deep in the jungle, far away from home, search for the jaguars made of stone. Once you reach the one on the left, beneath its right paw, you'll find the next chest. We'll skip not reading that coordinate because we don't want to cheat. So let me eat up, and we're going to take one last look here. We have 1 diamond. Let's see. I think I have a... Alright, so we got a bunch of lore and stuff. We're going to leave here. Super nice enchanted book, which is great. I know this chest is probably giving anybody anxiety, but I'm just going to fill up on food a little bit. And we'll be off to the races. I don't think I need any of this stuff. Should be fine. And then in here we just have building materials. Realistically, I don't really need to take all of this stuff either. I will take the emeralds just in case we find a little village. I'm going to take the iron. Take the diamond. Oh, it fills up our inventory. Okay, scratch that. Let's throw the goodies in here. We'll keep the iron out and about. Pretty sure I have a water bucket. All right. So let me just F3 this. Negative 1200 and 1,000. So about negative 1,000 is our little hut. So I don't forget where I am. So in this clue, that's the big temple that I was talking about. And that's the village that was destroyed by the Wither. That's the new settlement. And now we're off to find the jungle. I think... Actually, let me just see if I have some arrows. I know this house is kind of sad. The long-term goal is to build a much cooler house. But I should probably take a much cooler house, but I want to do so. Essentially there's like a mushroom island, and let's just head towards this guy. There's a mushroom island, and it is overrun with this witch coven. It's kind of near the spawn of this custom world. If you're interested in playing this custom world, if anybody ends up watching this, you can go to TrixieBlox's channel, click on one of his videos, and you can go to his Patreon. You can play this map for like, I don't remember the pricing. I think I paid $10 or something to join the Patreon. But I mean, they spent a year and a half building this, and it's well worth it in my very humble opinion. But it looks like there's something. I don't know if that's a natural formation or not. We'll go ahead and head that way. So we'll, yeah, I would suggest downloading it. Is that fire? That's fire. Okay, just a quick peek at that. I would suggest getting it if you have $10 to spare. If you don't have $10 to spare, definitely don't. But if you're looking for a mix-up to your regular Minecraft adventures, I would say this is a good one. All right, cool. A little camp. I think we're good on any of these goodies. We have a decent little set of gear. I should probably make Okay, I'm so sorry. I really don't like to mess with the builds. I'll do my best to, once we're settled in, if we survive long enough to survive to survive everything, to come back here and replace anything that I break and fix trees and all that good stuff. But in the last episode, I ran out of wood and there was like nowhere to get it outside of kind of registered builds and stuff. So we're gonna take a little bit of wood on the trip. Um, and yeah, I almost died last episode because I was investigating that temple and misplaced something that I threw, and it ended up triggering a pressure plate. And if you want to watch it back, you can. But basically, the entire bottom of that temple is now exploded, but we survived. Um, and I'm playing hardcore. What is that? That's the city. Oh, that looks interesting. Um, so this is not going to be the Jaguar they were talking about. This looks like a... Ooh, look at this. There's a guy here. This is a little unnerving. I didn't expect this. Hi. Anything to say, buddy? No? All right. Well, let's... Okay, this... So, a little bit more lore, if you are so said interested. This, I think, is an entrance to a huge connected mining system. I'm going to steal a couple of this coal, actually. Um, there's a mining system that connects this entire world together, and I think we are the Cave of the Scarab Amulet. What is this? I really do not want to die, but I really also want to explore this. I don't see any pressure plates or anything. Super cool little build. Sometimes the reflections I'm not used to. I think there's like a walkway back there. Alright, I'm not going to read this in here because that room is kind of creeping me out. But let's just... Aha! You found the cave of the Scarab Amulet, but where's the amulet? Well, it is lost along with the rest of the Pharaoh's treasure. You must undertake the pirate's treasure hunt in order to find the amulet and the rest of the treasure. So, the desert was ruled by evil Pharaoh. His ancestors forged the interbiome mining network with the mesa and the jungle, and his initial approach to leadership was fair and diplomatic. Over the years, his greed grew and grew, and he became known as the Collector of Treasures. He'd stop at nothing to seek out the rarest jewels and most fabled artifacts in the land, eventually setting his sights on the legendary Scarab Amulet. So it's nothing more than a myth, the subject of bedtime stories to teach their children. However, the pharaoh was convinced that the story was true and spent years sending his best warriors to search for the amulet. So it's discovered here near the desert's entrance to the interbiome mining network in a hidden cave. Despite the pharaoh's agreements with the mesa and jungle to share any resources or treasures discovered in the caves, the pharaoh took the amulet for himself and wore it every day. To him, it was a constant reminder of all he had achieved, but perhaps he hadn't realized how powerful the amulet could be. So it was forged by the gods, rumored to amplify the most prominent traits of the wearer. Saturated by his own vanity, the pharaoh believed his strongest traits were strength and nobility, but the amulet could see the truth and basically showcased his greed, which then got worse and worse and ended up summoning the demon of greed, which was the demon of greed, which was the wither. So that's super cool. We'll keep that. We'll throw that in here. And you know what we will do? We will put a seed there. Awesome, cool build. So I do want to just kind of peek down here and see what this biome is, this mining network is about. I'm actually not gonna like mine everything I see, but this is just, I'm sorry, this is just, it's glowing ores, and I'm playing Minecraft, so sometimes you just have to get your mind on a little bit. Okay, focus up. So I plan on playing this. Is that diamond? Is that diamond and emeralds? I mean, it's just sitting here. It's just sitting here. No one else is gonna show up to take it, right? You know, I've got no ill intent or anything like that. I'm just here for a good time. Let me go ahead and... Okay, very cool. I don't really... Okay, this is super saturated with ores. That's really cool. Look at all the diamonds. Okay. Okay. Just gonna take a couple. This entrance is too cool. Here's what I'll do. I'll leave one. Okay. Shh. No one can see what I'm doing. Okay. We'll leave one diamond because it's cool to see it on the walls. If we ever need gold, we can come back here. I don't really need that much gold right now though. Super. Oh my gosh. So there's some artificial... Oh, very cool. So they built like custom caves and stuff, which is really cool. It does lend itself to us being able to get a little bit more loot of certain types, maybe than we would in a natural, a natural Minecraft world, which is cool with me. There's going to be a different set of challenges in this world, so we'll take our different set of advantages as well, right? We'll swoop up some of these diamonds. I do want to have a pretty organic gameplay experience, meaning I don't want to just rip this world to shreds in the sake of maxing out my character in kind of an unnatural way. So I'll leave that diamond set up there for now. How did I get in here though? This way? I like have no self-control though because look at all this diamonds. I don't want to like go to the nether and just build a random portal to get netherite gear, but I can't help myself if I see a diamond ore. There's a deep urge to mine it. Alright, I don't want to get lost down here, which I feel is likely fairly easy to do because it's such a vast landscape. So let me go ahead and get up, back up this way. We have enough diamonds for a little bit of diamond armor, which will be very helpful because I'm trying not to die in this world. I feel like that's obvious, but for something like this where it's a kind of a guided adventure, but I'm kind of trying to expand that adventure into a hardcore world where I can then build on the lore and build on what the Tricky's Box team made. Dude, I totally forgot how I got in here. Let's just go this way and look. So my goal is to expand on the lore a bit as we go, and you know, eventually. Right now, oh shoot. Okay, this is hardcore Minecraft. Just a reminder to myself, more than anybody else. Okay, I see a torch down here, and I didn't place a torch, so I think this is our tunnel system. That's amazing. Okay, so this is where we came from. There's so much gold everywhere and stuff. It's so cool. Okay, I mean, I see more diamonds here. I'm trying to get enough to get a full set of diamond gear. You know, unenchanted diamond gear is not game breaking. And you know, these mines are a dangerous place to be, so we gotta earn this loot. I believe we can take this little highway kind of all the way to the jungle. And I'm gonna sprinkle in some 34 diamonds. We'll leave those ones. I do want to leave some of the diamonds. Okay, I know I keep saying it, and then I keep mining all of them. This is super cool. I'll probably use this to travel the world a little bit until I get an elytra. Look at those diamonds up there. To travel the world until I get an elytra, and then we'll see what goes from there. It's a super interesting build regardless, and with complementary shaders, I have like the glowing ores. It's super cool. I hear you, creeper. I'm gonna keep running this way though, buddy. Swoop up some of these. on the road. Leave that one. If I end up wanting to try to max out my diamond potential, I'll probably come back here, do a proper mining session and see how many diamonds we can get, just mining the area. But again, trying to be a little more focused on getting this quest done, as well as, yeah, having an organic experience. But anyways, I don't know if I went over this. The Mushroom Island was essentially taken over by witches, and it's this horrible place now. I'm going to take some of this in case we can make a crafting table, actually. I think we left some books at our old place, unfortunately. That could have been very convenient here. Soup this up, this and this. That's good. Keep moving. I think if we keep going straight here, we'll end up either at the jungle or we'll end up in a... Wow, we're going to see some pretty cool stuff regardless. Oh my goodness. Okay, hey there. We're going to swoop you up. So we'll end up with a little bit of some. We'll end up somewhere cool, no matter where we end up after we follow this path. But we're traversing the mining network right now. It's fairly, it seems semi-safe. I mean, there's monsters spawning in. There's definitely bad guys and bad man pajamas, but overall it's fairly decently lit up, and we're able to cruise pretty far. Ow. Let's take care of you. I believe there's a chance that this will take us to the dwarven area, which we don't necessarily want to get lost in too much because there is a very cool. There's a high probability of us dying to whatever those things are called that can hear you. I can't remember what it's called. Whatever, the deep dark monster, whatever it's called. Alright, we are cruising here. I think I see some sort of end to this coming up. If it goes on, so right now we're in the plains, actually. You can see on the bottom right, we're in the plains biome, which is near spawn. So I think this is taking us in the appropriate direction. We're going to swoop these diamonds up. So we're in the plains biome. Let's see what direction we're going. Facing north. Very good. So yeah, I want to keep an eye out on the bottom right. So there's like so many ores in here. Oh, I see something real cool coming up. Oh, wow. Look at that. Your lightning. And I'm crouching. So skulk infestation. Look at that. That is so crazy. Hey, buddy. Wowzers. Look at those huge light sources. Ancient city. So this is their version of an ancient city. That is so... Oops. Wow, you really have to be that quiet? Uh-oh. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I've never explored an ancient city before. And even in vanilla. So I'm slightly terrified. Ancient city. This is such a cool build. Holy jeez. So what I want to do is see if I can identify which direction I could head to go towards the jungle. I believe we can. Okay, think there's an enchantment that you can get that is sneak, lets you sneak like way faster. Um, but it seems like if you make any noise in this whole area, you run the risk of being kind of found. Can I open chests? Diamond horse armor. So these guys have decent loot in here. So I think I can open chests, it seems. What is that? Oh no. Oh my god. I'm so scared. I'm terrified. Okay, so don't open chests. Okay, so literally I'm just gonna crouch over here. I'm sorry this is gonna be slightly slow paced, but I'm stressed out. Um, and I mean, I got some diamond horse. I thought I heard something. Got some diamond horse armor at least, which is pretty cool. So we'll fully explore this area. I hear something. Shoot. We'll fully explore this area when we're looted up a little bit more. Got a little further in the quest line. I'm not sure. Oh my god, I'm so scared. I believe these dwarves, Amethyst faction. Okay. Hi. Can I help you? I'm crouching. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I think I may have bitten off more than I can chew here. I want to go up here. Maybe this is an exit. Even if I don't get to the jungle right now, that's fine with me. I honestly just want to get out of here, because this is incredibly scary. Especially considering I just have iron armor and the iron sword and an unenchanted bow. Hi, bro. Can you hook it up with a little escape route, dude? I want to just run for it, but I don't know what direction to run even, honestly. Cannon, this is gonna trigger something, but I just want to see if I can. Get a little vision. Alright. So that's kind of where... So that's the middle area there. It looks like there's probably some decent loot there. Okay, so that's where the wardens are kept. Underground over there. There's some fire loot in there, I'm pretty sure. But it looks like the wardens have also escaped and maybe taken over some of the areas. Okay, wait a second. So that's the sand. Okay. That looks like... Okay, see like how it's sandy right there? What's this direction here? Jeez, this build is absolutely insane. What's that? That looks like a part of a cave system. That's like an semi-unexplored cave system. Dripstone. That looks like a potential exit that way as well. Very cool. And very, very terrifying. Carpet. I think... if I place carpet, I'm like chilling, right? Doesn't make a sound. Take this if I need it. Alright. Should I just start like kind of running around and risk it all for nothing? Yeah, probably not. This looks important. It's not just a house. I don't really want to fully explore it. I think I'm gonna go that over towards that like head and see if there's a little exit over there. I want to test something out. I'm gonna just walk because I don't see any of that like skulk stuff up here. I think we maybe... okay, so there's more up here. Okay, so I think, yeah, depending on how close we are to that skulk stuff, it gets sketchy versus not sketchy. Sharpness 5 book and swift sneak. Okay, dude. You're amazing. Okay, so we got that. Okay, anvil. How do I make an anvil? I'm so sorry, I'm such an id. Let's see. Let me rack my brain here. I believe you need like a brick, a block, I mean, of iron. Let me just, a block of iron. How much iron do I have? I don't think I have enough to... no, I need more. Damn. This is the creepiest place I've ever been. I'm gonna fully loot this one day. Not quite yet, but I will fully loot it one day soon. And it's gonna be super fun. Definitely will be challenging, but it'll be super fun. All this gold armor. Could definitely come here and like loot for days and days and days and days. Look at this awesome like emerald cave. That is so cool. Oh, wait a second. A name tag? That's actually super cool. Another name tag. I honestly don't think I'm going to take gold right now. Actually, I can make golden apples. That's a little bit foolish. Does this minecart system work? It does. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Hold on. This is pretty cool. But I don't want to, like, die from being a dummy. I'm just gonna kind of run along here for a second. Yeet! I absolutely yeeted that. Okay, so this is part of the, so this is like a mine that goes around the area, it looks like. Let's go up here. So much awesome loot. Deep Dark Discovery. Interesting. One of the other things I want to do is, you know, do all the achievements. Can I? Oh, my Lanta. I want to do all the achievements, but again, that's not going to happen today. Oh my god. Oh no. Uh, no thank you. No thank you. Let's get rid of you. Oh yeah. We're in it now. These, oh my god, okay, I'm sorry. All these other chests are absolutely annoying. But it's also just because I'm not proficient in writing Rails properly. It's probably more why they're annoying than... a single zombie. I'm gonna kind of traverse down the side of this actually. Ow. So an amethyst cluster over here. Just want to kind of look around to explore the area. I know I'm kind of going off the rails a little bit here, but I'll get back into the city in a moment. Just looking around, you know, this is very interesting to me. Uh-oh. Into the water I go. Closing back in to get to the city. Floating in. I'm gonna hit this little middle area. This was interesting to me. Oh my god. A warden. Once I see it, I recognize it. I remember the name. Creepy. Okay, let me see if I can get up over here real quick. I actually want some coal, thank you very much. Oh, thank you very, very much, sir. Let's get a little bit of gear going. Got enough levels to gear up just a little bit since we're here in the ancient city. I'll take a sharpness 5 sword all day. I'll also... Oh! Swift Sneak's not a boots thing. The legs thing, maybe? Swift Sneak is legs. Okay. I'm not going to enchant... I'm not going to do anything with the rest of the gear quite yet. Now we're looking a little more formidable, though. The Warden's Bane? Did we find... Sharpness 3 and Breaking 2. I will keep that sword as a lore item. I won't actually use it. Super cool. Hey, mister. Super awesome. Let's go back up this way. Probably gonna have to call it here in a moment. Okay. So that's the sand. Okay, am I like... I can only see this one kind of clearly marked exit. I'm just gonna head over towards this little entrance, which I'm pretty sure is the one we came from, but I'm not certain. And just do a little quick look at my inventory. I think we got a little diamond. Okay, I'm sneaking much faster now, so that's convenient. Yeah, I believe this is where we came from. All right, awesome. So I think I'll take a quick look. We'll call it for the day. I'll take a quick look at where I am so that I can target the jungle, kind of get my bearings again. But very successful day considering we got full diamond armor, a diamond sword, and a diamond lore item. diamond horse armor. Um, I'll likely need to dump some stuff in one of these guys' chests around the area before we roll out. But super, super fun to explore all of this. Let's see. No way there's stuff in all of these. Oh my goodness, there is. I'll pretty much always take a name tag, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's just like, oh my gosh, we got a god apple just like randomly at the last second. Amazing. Swift Sneak 1 lure. Okay, so there's literally loot in all of these. I can't help myself from taking... Oh. Curse of Binding does not matter for us at all because we're on hardcore. What? Mending, Protection 4, and Breaking 3? We can combine them with these Swift Sneaks and we have God... Okay. Okay, we gotta loot this area more. The loot here is absolutely fire. More diamonds. Swift Sneak 2. So cool. Diamond Hoe. Let's go. Alright. I think next episode we'll loot this area a bit more even. Because me oh my, this is so cool. A saddle. Oh my gosh. A freaking saddle. Screw you, iron. Honestly, you might need to... Another saddle. More diamond horse armor. Protection 4. Dude, these guys are so looted up. Like, Curse of Binding is you can't take it off, huh? Honestly, we'll probably go with this one instead. So Sneak 3 again. Alright. I honestly want to download a backpacks mod for this just because there's so much loot. Alright. Amazing job with this build. Trixie Blocks, this is so cool. I think next episode we'll loot a little bit here and then we'll likely, you know, maybe make a small house in here and fill it up with our loot and then take what we want, really gear up, and then head out to the jungle to continue on this quest, which is really what we want to be focusing on, although this is a lot to get distracted by. But we'll be heading to this area next. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.